Hey, how's it going? Here I am again. I'm continuing my Tequila sessions. Tonight we have Cimarron Blanco. This one is also cool. I found it cool. I like to chill it in a freezer before I drink it, so that's how I drink it. And because I still love New York, cheers. Nice. Okay, we're gonna move it away. And let's see what we have here. It says compact disc player CDP-C725. It's about 5-disc automatic disc loading system by Sony. And as you know, it's a regular 5-disc charger, changer, whatever you call it. It has high density linear converter, digital servo system, optical digital output. I mean, like a bunch of names. But this device was very interesting to me. And it was so interesting that I bought it 2 times. I have a proof of that I bought it 2 times. And maybe it's a good thing for you to see. Because many of you, you love to see weird photos, weird videos. This is one of the weird videos, right? We have one device that one doesn't have a transport, and one that is perfectly functional. So this one is disassembled because it was a mechanical problem, broken thing. But I kept it because I wanted to show you this motor. You see that motor there? That's a motor for a phones or also at this unit output level. So let's see a little bit of it. It's a tough position to hold it, but I want to show you how they kept it cheap. Look at those legs. They're totally fake plastic molded legs. The bottom ones are the one that I got at rear. I could unscrew it, but this one is molded. There are no screws there. But who cares? I don't care too much about that plastic shit. So I did order it, and it was broken, mechanical issue. So I don't know, I got plenty of parts. I may keep one. Let me see if I could show it. This carousel. It's kind of neat. And at one point maybe I want to replace this one. I don't know. Since everything is working just fine, I don't want to mess up with it. And it came with a remote control, which is very good and large and neat. And it looks perfectly fine, and it has a original box, and it plays disc just fine. But why did I order it second time? Because it has some kind of functions that I like to test, and since I couldn't make it with the first one, I have to order another one, and this one is working just fine. So let's do some tests. We have 3 CDs inside, right? Which is kind of cool. It's a regular 5 CD charger player. We got a timer, we can set it play or off. We have buttons for all 5 discs. We can choose first, second. Right now we have first, second and fifth inside. You can see it on display, and first one is playing. There is a red dot. There are 4 major play modes, let's say. First one is continue, second one is shuffle, third one is program, and the fourth is bank. there is also a repeat function. I don't think that I need to explain repeat functions too much. Repeat one track, repeat whole disk, repeat everything, repeat, whatever. So not too much about that. Continue is also like I'm gonna play all discs, one by one, each track. Shuffle is, of course, I'm gonna play now, it's the track 8. Next one will be, let's see, like a roulette. The next one will be from different disc and different track, probably, yeah. Now the disc is number 5, as you can see here, and the track is number 8, because we are using shuffle. And the third one is program. So let's say I want to play disc 1, okay, and then I want to program, I want to play first, third, and 5th track, right? So that should be our program. So now let's see, if I go play, it will go play first, third and 5th. What's interesting, when you get into that program mode and start programming, it will show you how much all those tracks are all together. Like if I select first, then I go second, all together is 11 minutes. If I select 4th and 5th, all together is 24 minutes. If I go 7th and 8th, those two are 39 minutes, and then I can switch to disc 2 and select track number 3, you know, and it will fit it all together, will be 46 minutes, which is enough for the one side of the tape. You can hear my New York City sirens, of course. Every time I record something, it's there. But that would mean that if you have like a 90 minutes tape, this is enough for the one side. But hold on, that's not enough. This CD can do much more. Like time edit. Let me see. I think we can select. Yeah, you see, I can press on this button, edit time fade, and then I can select the tape which I want to record. C60, 60 minutes, 74 minutes, 90 minutes, 46 minutes, you know. And then the deck will adjust the 45 minutes, and it will ask you how many seconds. Let's say 45 minutes, and for 45 minutes 42 seconds. That will be my side A. And if I press pause, I think, right? No, it should be like that. If I press pause, then I can program the side B. I think something like that. I tried to look at the manual a little bit, but you can find it. I found it, and you can make it work. So why this is interesting? Because at that time you would record on tapes from the CDs, and this function is especially good because also you can add a fader, you know, you can fade like a 10 seconds, and if you know that your tape is like one side is 46 minutes and 12 seconds, you could perfectly adjust this CD player to fade your track before your tape ends up, so you have a perfectly balanced recording. But that's not all. Yeah, we have this bank button, which is more, let's say, important or interesting right now. But because this CD player has much more, I want to try to go back a little bit here. A quickie, of course, remote sensor. I got remote control, so everything works fine. But it has a digital signal processor that can emulate some kind of equalization, like a hall, church, jazz, club, stadium, disco, live room, or BGM, I don't know what is that. Flat is like a turn it off. So if I go and play this CD, I would be able to add some, let's say, hall. Flat, this is flat, and this is hall, this is church, jazz club. So it would try to emulate the space where you would listen to music like that, disco, stadium, this and that, of course. But also you can use it to remove the bass and remove the highs. Actually, to add the highs, remove the bass, and vice versa, yeah. And you can add the reverb. even if you have already reverb, you can add more. Look at this. Flat. Look at that reverb. So that's crazy. Of course, I don't know, I would never use that, but sometimes people get drunk, have fun, want to put some, equalization on their music. I understand. That's fine with me. The other part is not that silly. So the other part is like of course, digits, and you have a bunch of buttons to program all that stuff. So what is neat on this CD player basically is that you can adjust a lot of things for each CD that you can put in, and the CD player will remember the CD that you want to play, and you already programmed, put it in a bank, let's say, precisely, so it will adjust all the stuff that you adjust for that CD. So what I mean, like if right now my line output is like here, but it can be here, and as we saw, because it's motorized, I can control it with my remote control, and it will flash. You see, right now I use my remote control to control it. I'll put volume down or up. So you can use or of course you can use your finger. And now let's say this CD number 5 is loud, and every time I play this CD next to other CDs, it's so louder that it's annoying. I would like when this CD is playing to be like a line out, to be like this. So you can do that with this machine. All you have to do is program it like with the bank options. So line out would be, I would adjust my line out, I would put it in a bank mode, right? And then I will level file, press here, puff. You will see the another part of the display. Now we have the level program for this CD to goes in the middle, right? And that would be it, that would be it. Now I'm gonna go and play CD number 1, disc 1, okay? Let's see what this potentiometer is gonna do. I'm not doing anything funny, so let's see. Oh, yeah, I understand. The level will stay at the level, what the level was. But let's see if I turn the level up. Because I didn't memorize the level for this disc. I only memorized the level for the disc number 5. Let's see if I press number 5, if this level is gonna go in the middle. Disc number 5. Now this part of the display is showing off, and the level, oh yeah, baby, it's going in the middle because I memorized for this disk level to go in the middle. So what else you can memorize for each disk? I think you can memorize 148 disks or something like that. So if you have collection on 100 disks, you can basically memorize a lot of things. What if I just want to play a couple of tracks from this disk number 1? Like disk number 1. I want to play only first, third, and fifth track from this disk. So I would probably go on program 1, 3rd, and 5th, and I would press file. If I go on bank, no, it didn't memorize. I think I don't want to look at the manuals, but it's like a, no, it's not time edit, it's not all that stuff. I think I should just press 1, no. Go back. I'll go back on bank. I'm just gonna press on 1, 3, and 5, okay? And then I'm gonna press on file. So now you can see that for disk number 1, I choose only 3 tracks. I probably accidentally turned on fade in and out, whatever it is. And it's on the bank. And I wanna choose for this disk number 1, a line out level to be like not the highest. You see, like at this angle. And I'm gonna store that with the pressing level file. Now I got 2 things memorized for this disk. I got the level memorized for this disk, number 1, and I wanted to play only 1, 3rd, and 5th track. But for disk number 5, I decided to go different directions. So let's go and play disk number 5, and let's see if this level is gonna go in the middle. Oh yeah, it's going in the middle. Yeah, of course. And now, and it's gonna play all the tracks because I didn't choose anything else. Let me see. Fade in, fade out, down. Fade in, fade out, it's nice function if you are there while you are recording. So let's go back on disk number 1. If I did set it up perfectly, it will play only one track number 1, 3, and 5, and it will adjust this level a little bit on the right. Let's do that. I'm just gonna press on disk 1. First thing that we should notice that it's only gonna, oh yeah, it's moving the level, and it's only gonna play 1st, 3rd, and 5th track. So that thing is working perfectly. What else we can store there? We can store the name of the disk. That's what I'm thinking. Time memo. Yeah. I think, yeah. Edit and time name. But I think using the remote control is helping here. Like you press on memo input, and then you just, type the name of the disk. Like I'm gonna call this disk Crazy Good, and I'm gonna go and all right. Can I do it? And recording it. But all right. You can also use, besides remote control, this for lettering, you see? Because I don't have time for all that crap. I'm gonna call this disk 77333J, all right? And that's it. I believe it's gonna record that name. Yeah. So now every time I put this disc inside this CD player, it will play only first, third and fifth track, and it will call this disc 7733J. Let's go on disc number 2. We didn't do anything to this one. This one should be perfectly normal. But again, because the level will stay what was before, right? If we go number 5, the level maybe will go different way. Let's see. I forgot what yeah, it's gonna be in the middle. And the disc doesn't have a name, it's gonna be called disc number 5. Right? But if you go on that disc number 1, it's gonna call it automatically 7333J. It will probably pump up the volume a little bit and start to play first, third and fifth track. That's what I'm trying to explain. The CD player is kind of intelligent. It can play if you are notified. Let's say you have a compilation and one of the track on that compilation is very annoying, and you always, when you're playing, you want to skip it, or probably 2 tracks or 3 tracks. With this CD player you can memorize which tracks you really want to play, and if the sound is louder on one CD and quieter on the other one, you can also adjust it, and it will memorize all that crap. Isn't that amazing for that time when this CD player was made? I think it is. I think it is. I mean, if you skip this thing that you can, of course, shut it off with a flat, this CD player is kind of cool. It's cool. The sound is cool, and you have that digital optical output. That's not bad, you know. All this stuff is cool. You see that I connected it with that. So it's showing off the sound on this peak meter. And you can also, you have all those times, you know, like remaining time, remaining of all tracks, minus 9 tracks remaining, 53 minutes. Disc 2. If we did put the name for this disc, call it like Aladdin, it would show like Aladdin. But since I did not, you know, like you can always do it, of course, like that's why I would like to have this remote. Let's see, can we use it? L-L-A T is here, let, and yeah, I think that would be it. All I have to do is press this button, level file, and we have our CD. Now every time I play this CD, it will tell me it's Aladdin. If I go to number 5, it will show me that crazy number. Pardon me. No, disc 5. Man, the number 1 is showing the crazy number, right? Yeah, number 1 is 77333J, number 2 is Aladdin, and number 5 I didn't give it the name. But look, as soon as you press on this, it shows the name of this. That's kind of cool. I know I'm molesting it, but that's because of the Tequila. Take care. This is one good device. I mean, it's really something. Yeah.